Welcome everyone to tonight's stream. Some more Plant Crafter. We're gonna have some fun with that. Go do some base work tonight, because you know what? I had worked on the base in a little while. We actually had a community spotlight for it too, with a recent set of things for the patch notes, or coming updates, and they're like, hey, here's some community stuff we got from people design their bases, and it got me inspired to come up with some new stuff for my base. So we're gonna work on that tonight. Hi, Jenny, Jason, and Evan Tech. Thanks for joining in already. We're gonna be having some fun tonight. I think Timmy is waiting patiently for some fun tonight. I think Timmy is waiting patiently for his doggy crack. All right, doggy crack. Is this doggy crack? Yeah. You want this? You want it? Say you want this. Say you want it. Oh, stretch. Okay, you want this? Say please. Come on. Say please. I'll put it away. I'm taking it away. Is chat not working yet? Chat seems to be a little delayed. Come here. You want this? I'm gonna hold it right here. You gonna get it? Quit being lazy. Come on, get it. No? It's like arm. Hey, I'm gonna put it here. There he goes. So what happened? Everybody's got quiet. You were saying hi before I started. Now you're like, let's be quiet. I'm waiting for the chat to kick in so we can make sure the chat is loading here on the screen. What's going on with everybody? How is everybody's week so far? Core Keeper. You're playing Core Keeper instead of Plant Crafter. Well, until we have an update for Plant Crafter, it's not like, I mean, you know what you're going to be getting so far, is when you get it. When there's an update, then it's like, oh, I got to try this again. That's why I'm waiting on the next update. I really want to make sure we have, like, the insects flying around. And I'm wondering, because of the performance issues I'm having with just loading all the sprinkler particles on the screen, I wonder if that's going to have the same thing happening with the insects start flying around. Oh. Hey Sanchez, thanks for joining in. And thanks for joining in, Felonious. Good, well, not stormy for me. It's actually finally nice weather again. It's actually getting up into I think it's going to be in the 80s tomorrow for the first time in a while, and stay that way for a few days at least. Now, hello, Evan Tech. Yeah, I saw your message earlier. I was wondering if you had taken a break for a little bit. So yeah. So I had something interesting happen this week. Or actually, it's been a couple weeks ago. I didn't say anything, but I had a cyst that grew on my sternum probably 3 years ago. It was really small, smaller than a pea, and then got to about the size of a milk dud, kind of thing. And then just stopped growing. And it turned not hard, but it was kind of mushy, but not super mushy. And I finally just said, I'm tired of bumping it every time I scratch my chest or something. It's just annoying. So I had them take it out. So yeah, I got stitches right now where they removed that. And my excuse I'm saying is they took my heart out and I'm donating it to the Cowardly Lion. And then I just gotta wait on my arc reactor upgrade. I'm gonna go with the arc reactor. Yeah, I figured that would be a good upgrade, I gotta be the new Tony Stark. Instead of Iron Man, I am Spicy Man. So yeah, that was my week. I went and had not that bad. It's here's a nasty bee sting, and it's here's the shot to start numbing it. And it's 8 different shots to numb me up. And he's like, okay, I'm about to start cutting. If you feel it, say so, because we'll have to wait a second. And I felt every single shot. I didn't feel it when he started cutting. So that's a good thing. And I'm just laying there and he's just cutting out. He pulled it out and like he showed me afterwards. Just a little thing like about that big around. And it's just like a little jelly looking sack with like little veins on it. This is, you know, well, like a chewed up piece of gum kind of thing. Yeah. Or like I said, it looked like that scene in Alien where he's in the he finds the egg opens up and it's got the little pulsating mass in there that is the face hugger. It's like that, you know, it was that got taken out of my chest. I got this little, you know, gonna have a little scar. Timmy, you done? Done chewing? There you go. All right, that's enough gross story. At least I didn't bring a picture and show everybody. But let's go into the game and start doing some remodeling. There we go. So, yeah, again, there was a community spotlight that they posted on Steam showcasing some different builds that people have been sharing around like the Discord and Steam forums of their bases. And some of it was pretty nice looking, and it gave me some ideas for my stuff over here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to clear, I think, some of this out, because, or I need to see if I can get rid of some of the flowers there, because I am going to build a path out into the water. Actually, like I'm going to use the foundation cubes to basically create like a little walkway out into the water. And I'm hoping I can do it without having to do too much to take out the stairs, but let's take the stairs out for a moment. I may actually extend this out because I can't see into the ground. Take that out just in case that's causing a problem. I don't want it to be like over the water. I want it to be in the water. That. Okay, that's not working. The flowers are gonna be a problem. So we'll do it like this. And then down into there. Got me a little drink real quick. Let's take that out. I'm about to move this. Not sure where. Got something possibly in mind for that. Oh, wow. Yeah, lagging very badly for some reason right that moment. Like, I could not get the jetpack to work at all. There we go, like that. Okay, so I get this little walk up like that. Yes. And so now I have this, a very low to the water thing. Like, I don't want it to be super tall. I want it to be just kind of right up to the water. You see, I'm gonna have to move some algae. What I'm kind of thinking is like the idea of having these like right here, just walk out. I can grab a drink, I can get some water real quick, and just I'm gonna move these. So I want it to be algae up to the edge, but so like I'm walking through a little aquatic garden type thing. And there goes the storm. Actually, that's not quite lined up the way I would like, but it will work. Okay, you know what? Let me get some algae out of the way. From at least this one. And get that. Give me some freed up space. There we go. Alright, that may take a moment for it to fade out. That might be from that one. Yeah, let's go do this. And it's really not even like, well, that's the problem, but it's mainly more of where that's not working because there's algae down there that I cannot target. Or already got it. Ah, yeah, something, I don't know what's changed now because I didn't like do anything different, but it's like looking in this direction. Wow, look at that. I think they did a patch, but look at the particles. Like, I did not set it to do that. It has like the squares on it. It wasn't doing that before. I think I made things worse when I tried to lower the graphics quality, which is counterintuitive. I think lowering the graphics should make it better. Alright, guess I'll make some more goodies. One of each. That will work. There we go. Easy way to go. Spicy cyst video? Spicy cyst video, yeah. Not spiciest video, spicy cyst video. Yeah, I did see, Jenny, some of the builds were pretty big. Like, there was one that was a nice looking tower from a distance. You know, I was like, oh, that's a nice looking tower. But then as I started looking, I was like, oh man, that is a lot of the single compartments, which means a lot of ladders to get up top. And I was like, I'll wait until they give us something a little bit more streamlined. Like, you know, it is maybe, I mean, the height I saw is probably like 10 to 20 that high to one layer, like where it was like, here's the next major room. So you gotta think about going in there, and these don't stack very well. So you'd have to like go and climb and then turn and climb and do that. I was like, yeah, it looks nice from a distance, but that's gotta be a nightmare to actually use, to actually like climb up on that. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm not gonna do like that. So, hi Zone, and hi NZ, thanks for joining in. Okay, what was that? Did that one too? Let me just get this built before those become a problem. Go like that. I think I'm gonna move this one over. A bit more like that. Yes, as I turn, that's when it gets bad, is those things. They need to have a way to turn the particles off on those. Like, not lower the rest of the graphic settings, just turn off the particles on like the flower spreaders, because that's not helping performance when you get a lot of those in place. Oh, what's that? I have some stuff I know I need to make use of. Got some more of those over there. I need to get some more tree spreaders going, but I really want to focus on the building, the structural aspect. Oh yeah, all those. See, I get past a certain number of those and it smooths out. It's fine. Oh, what was it? There was something else. Something I saw on these that I saw and I was like, oh, I got an idea with that. There's a way. I think I know what it was. Yeah, I think I know. I got an idea. It was kind of interesting, like, kind of like a flaunt I saw in the image that made me think of it. It's like, that's kind of flaunting, you know, how much you have or something. But I was like, that does kind of give a cool visual to the setup. So I got an idea for in the iridium area. Let me just process some of these. Okay, that's enough of that. Dump all this in. Too much junk. That's what it comes down to. Too much junk. Getting too much of the other stuff. take that. Take that. And come back. And I'm going to... I'll need some iron when I come back. But I can take... Basically, I'm going to move those to create something else with some foundational stuff there. Probably actually... do something also with the little structure I put in, you know, my breathing spot, since it's not so bad anymore. I probably should take that out because I don't really need that breathing spot now that I've got all this other stuff. You know, I'm so close with my base. It's like, what's the point of having that little breathing outpost unless just emergency I don't quite make it back in time from like another area. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do... Take that out. Yep. Okay, get that. Do that. Take this out. Great. So now... oh yeah, I remember I had a problem with this before. Not wanting to quite line up too perfectly, but it seems like that might just be... There we go. Okay, I got... How much do I need for that? No iron, okay. So we're gonna do... Alright, take that out. Okay. And... like the way it just snaps so nicely. Except for not targeting that. I'll take that. And... oh, yep. Out of iron. Well, you know what? This will be fine. I can do it like this. There, like that. So really, I just need 1, 2. And that's all. 2 more iron is all I really need. And then time for it to like slowly fill up on things. Yes. Yeah, there you go. I do need that. A little bit of a stockpile. And boom. Okay, got that. I'll grab that. Actually, I didn't even need that much. I just need really 1. So this one here, and just to make it easier, that one there. Take that out, and voila. Basically, it's, well, no. Now I think about it, it may not work the way I'm wanting it to. Oh, that inventory is not full. It just has an item. Okay, let's rethink this. I'll make this work. Just be a little different. Let me do this. Let's take this stuff out. I'll do it over here. Like this. Yes. All right, that. 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 What's... Is it really the stone there? It is. Ah! All right, fine, I'll do it like this. And oh, are you kidding me? That. Ah! Okay, we need terraforming in this. We definitely need some kind of terraforming option in order to remove little boulders like that. I don't want that there. I want that out. So definitely need something, some kind of boulder removal service. You know, maybe we can offer it after the planet is terraformed. It could be like our future employment. We're founding the first company on the planet. And I need iron. One of your Argies went away. Oh no. Oh. Why did you drop a wild Thylo on her house? Oh, in the taming pen. That's a little different. That's not exactly, well, you know, could cause problems, but not exactly like malicious. You dropping one in there for her to tame. You're trying to be nice. As long as it doesn't break out and just start wreaking havoc. You know, I'm just gonna take 4 pieces. Just to make sure. All right, here we go. Again! Seriously? Like, this should work, but except for that, that's not in the way. I might have to move these all down a bit. Can I do that? Can I move this just a little bit further down? That. Yeah, there, right that. There we go. Just move everything slightly over. There we go. Kind of problematic to get that to not snap, you know, until you're ready. There we go. That. And boom, like that. Okay. Now, all this out. What? Something else is gonna be in the way. It's definitely gonna find something else to. Oh, that's in the way. You can't build there. Got this rock. You know, you built through this area just a moment ago, but now you can't. There we go. All right, one more. Well, I need one more, and then just because I like the whole, you know, having a little spot to walk up. Do that. Walk up. And now, like that. Which, as far as I am aware, shouldn't be like a problem with it despawning too quickly. But what somebody did in their designs, they had iridium and uranium bins. Basically made using the foundations there to hold them in there. Is just big overflowing, you know, spot where it was just each bin was full of like that resource. And just because they glow, it's a really nice look. So I was like, ooh, I gotta do that. At least the iridium one over in my spot. So now I have an iridium bin. I'm gonna slowly start to fill it up. Which I think that will look, you know, actually, let me see how that look. Interesting. I might start throwing some algae stuff down in like a little container or something. All right, okay, get some more. As long as I can build. There we go. Yes. All right. While I'm thinking about it, and before it gets to where I don't even remember where they are, grab these. These do not provide that much light, actually, so I'm taking them out. They're one of those things that I got inspiration from somebody else's build. I'm not going to do quite the extent they did, but I am thinking we're doing pretty similar. So lamps kind of on the sides here. That. And then they did it like every single platform section like that. I'm gonna do it like that. Every other should be, yeah, that's good. Go 2, and that gives me some use for cobalt and that magnesium. Yes. There we go. So just basically lamps for kind of side lighting, almost like for me, it's almost a railing kind of thing. Like there's no railing to keep you from walking off the edge, but this is kind of like that warning light. And it's like if you walk off the edge, you weren't looking. Okay, I need to wait on that until I get a few more pieces of iron out. Not out of stuff anyway. So that should give a nice look at night, I think. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking, is it will give me a decent look at night. Also, I just kind of want to see how long it takes, if it does at all, to despawn the iridium I drop in here. I mean, grant, I do need iridium, but I am making a decent bit. So imagine how many pieces I'm gonna have to drop in there for it to fill up to where the whole bin is completely full and it's got a top mound that's sticking up and out. Because that's how much somebody did with their design in the community spotlight. And they did it with uranium too. That's a lot. I can find better use for it, but you know, I want to see if I can make it stick and give me a nice look. It's all about the looks. Yes. Okay. One more. There we go. Start going this direction. Okay, I think I got enough. Let's see, that's a lot of trees there. That's good. Could definitely use some more over there, make it look kind of nice. Like, I want to build, I don't know how far, like how big I want to go with this, but I want to build out to about maybe here. I mean, this is a good distance here, and then kind of build like a walkway out, have like some more foundation pieces that go underwater, and create basically like this big area out here. And I think I'm just going to do biodomes, tier 2 biodomes. It's more tree bark if I really need it, you know, the extra functionality, and it'd be a nice little look having just a bunch of biodomes. It's gonna be a lot of iron, but I think I can make that work. And that is too far away. I want my water collectors in easy reach, you know? Don't make me work for it. That right there. I just walk up, grab some water, go here, grab me a couple of drinks real quick, you know, just scooping some water in by hand, I guess. I don't see myself stooping down to drink, so let's go grab as much as I can of that. There we go. Full inventory. Oh, one extra. There we go. So 6 algae out of that. Let's see. Tree, 3 bacteria, the tree bark. I know well, tree bark. I got some of that. Let me grab some more. Yes, like that. I will say I have some seeds built up, right? Yeah. Take the tree bark. Take that one for sure. What else do I need? Tier 2 fertilizer. That's the sticker right there. Don't. Take those and there we go, like that. Dust storm. That's all. Nothing to get excited about. Tier 2, of course. Do I not have any more plain fertilizer at the moment? I know I used a bunch of it last time. I am out. So 2 eggplant and 1 squash. All right, that's 4 fertilizer. There we go. All right, so. Oh, perfect count. And I'm out, but yeah, perfect count there. Okay. Algae and sulfur. That. Yep. Let's go get some algae over here. Which things are crazy? What I'm doing or what you're doing in Ark? Jason, I think you might be a little distracted. One more sulfur. One more. There we go. One more sulfur. I said I should have counted the eggplants. And so that's more algae. The squash. That's 12. I should be able to get some more. Oh. Let's go grab some more algae. So I definitely like having so many algae plants. Besides the fact that it does add something. I still think we need more aquatic plants in this. Thylos leap at you out of nowhere. Oh, you know, that's their thing. That's what they do. I need to go try and get me a Thylo at some point. I haven't had any major need for one yet. Like, it's not hurting me not having a Thylo. You know? Like if it was like, oh man, I you know, Thylo would make this so much easier right now. Different story, but I mean, right now I'm not really seeing anything to that end, so I haven't been bothering with the idea of getting a Thylo yet. All right, that's a nice bit of tier 2 fertilizer. So that should give me 4. Assuming I still have the zeolite. I didn't even think about checking my zeolite stash. And I found some more. There you go. Yep, like that. Okay, so 1 of each. It's organized. So you get 4 tree bark, 4 seeds to put in. Like that. Yep, that should be all that I need except for the super alloy. So that should be 4 more tier 3 tree spreaders. Let's get it up here in this area where I can, you know, have a little bit more fill in, more vibrance, and hoping that, you know, power does not start to become an issue from these. But I probably will end up placing like the very last one down, and it will kill my power for the base. It won't be the other ones, it'll be the last one. Just the last one. These have such good spread to them. I'm thinking this should be sufficient. And I made it. Why ever come over here anymore? Like, I have no need. There's plenty of iron still. I would kind of like to see moss growing on some of the ship pieces too. Like, they're not impervious to it. Show moss growing on them after a certain point. Hey, Ballistics boy. Apex Thylos, you're still doing the dino overhaul. I still haven't found enough reason for me to get that yet. I haven't even like really added any more mods recently. I need to go get some more mods to add into the game. I know I've got some saved, like the teleport one that you mentioned, Jenny. I've got that saved. I just haven't actually like installed it yet. I'm gonna do this. You know what? There's too much open space right there. There we go. Finally. All right. That's getting a pretty good distance there. Still not quite where I want it to be. Let's see if I maybe about like right there. If I can line it up to about right there on the rock, I mean, that gives me, look at all this space. You could build like a row of like 2 rows, like have it turn 90-degree angle, just turn and walk that way, and it's just on each side tier 2 biodomes. Which of course means I will need probably some more water, more power at that point. Okay, drinking, it might be having some issues there now. That's 4 more tier 2 or tier 3 tree generator. So that should be giving me a nice extra boost. Oh yeah, look at how fast it's going now in Terraform Index. I am getting a little low on power now. I don't have any more nuclear fusion thing. All right, so that is the rock I was looking at. If I go right angle, that's about middle. Maybe closer to this size is middle, like right there. So I could go a little bit more on this edge of the rock and just, you know, extend out here to about there and then go out this way and just biodome, like that. I mean, it's just really involved number of tier 2 biodomes to use up more fertilizer. Energy is not that bad. I can get a good bit of energy going with those. That's a little bit more energy usage, but that is a lot of O2 production on the tree spreaders. Yeah. Did I find Dead Body Cave yet? Are you talking about the there's one I found, the dead body. I think it was this one over here. Maybe another one. I found some more, you know, the secret, or not secret, the buried bases, the ones that are underground. But, I mean, not anything like too crazy. I'll say it was either this one right here. Yeah, Dead Body Cave. Is that cursed Sentinel Core? Be cursed? Because you sent somebody here to do a job and they failed. That's really what it is. They sucked at their job. I'm doing a lot better. It's okay, you know? Oh, actually, you know what? I really don't need the cobalt. I got plenty of cobalt, but I could grab some magnesium. Well, that's not iron. Grab some magnesium while I'm out here, because I got a bunch of cobalt in storage. And this is more lights that I still need to make. Come on, there. Come on. There. Still kind of goofy on the jetpack at times. Okay, we'll do another one of these. And of course I need the cobalt. So what I was going for is use up some of that cobalt I have. Awesome. It's perfect count. And I'm gonna leave these plain color right now because I'm still thinking we need some kind of, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be as easy to do with like for controller support, but we need some way to copy and paste color settings for these, or at least be able to type in the color code, RGB, hex, you know, whatever, something code that we can actually replicate the same color between two locations. Because if I go here and I change the color on this one, I have to just guess if I'm getting the right one on another light. Give us an option at least for favorites. You know, you place one down, you set the color, you get it, you think just right, you mark it as a favorite. So that color becomes one of your saved presets. You can just go somewhere and be like, hey, be that color as well. Oh. Just got Lost Island, so you're playing around on that. See, I haven't bothered going to like Lost Island yet. I still want to do more on the island, the original one. Let's finish more of the bridge. This is going to take a bit to get all the way out. There we go. So basically, I was going for like right there. If I can get more to that spot, that should be straight in the middle. Yeah, this will get just a very nice walkout. And I'm going to use this area for the algae, just to let the algae fill in, kind of make it like a nice little zen pond garden type of thing. Like you go walk along, you get all the algae around, nice relaxing, peaceful type feel. And then we get to the other side, you got all the biodomes for the oxygen and tree bark production. That should help in a moment. See what I can get from these. Yeah. All right. So for right now, I'm just gonna do this. Oh. No, not the iron. Not the iron. There we go. Sort. There we go. Just gonna keep doing this. Worst case, I collect them all afterwards, but if it doesn't start despawning them, they stay, then that's worth the visual, I think. I don't see that being a cause for stutter or lag. Because they're not moving once they get settled. Okay, I got... all that. That's 4 and 5. So I need... actually... bingo. Let's get the rest of this done first. Okay, out. Getting close. That's gonna be there. There. I wish at the least, if you went back to the exact same object on the next build, that it would keep the same orientation. At the least. I mean, it'd be great if you could, like, oh, I place this down and it doesn't dump you back out. You could immediately place the exact same object down again and keep the orientation. But at the least, if I select to build the same thing again, even if I have to go and select it every time, you know, keep the orientation the same. Don't change the orientation around. It'd be so much nicer if I didn't have to do that every time. Just like the food growers, if I didn't have to replace the seeds every time when I just want to let the same thing grow again. It, you know, just small things, quality of life. And look at that. A little weird looking on the, I guess I had problems rendering some stuff now. Let's go start doing like that. Loading up on samples. Because, yeah, I know I'll need them. That's mutagen, whatever. It's a pretty good sized little walkway now. Just cleared those. Let's go get my aluminum. I haven't been over there in a while. You're working on a castle base on Lost Island. Like, assuming castle base, predominantly stone. You do like with castle towers and everything. Yes. Plenty of iron. Actually, because it's here. It keeps you from dipping into my stockpile. 4 and 4. 5. It's number 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Oh, I can rectify the full inventory very quickly. Got that. And that. I got 2 more. And then I had some more pieces I can go get. Over there is needed. That's, oh yeah, look at that. How much further that is. I got some iron. Let's use the iron up while I have it. How far am I? How far? Close. Thinking 3, maybe 4, most 5 more. I should be, you know, like done on that part, and then I can just do the right angle turn and start working my way the other direction. So I still will need a bunch more iron. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Dump it over here. There we go. Right. As that was... That's iridium. A couple times that's the uranium. Let's go check my super alloy. Also see how good the valley looks over here. Oh, it's even spreading further, it looks like. I don't remember it being quite that low down on the ridge there with the trees. Especially, I don't remember it being over that far. There's my little heater area. Oh yeah, look at how thick that looks. Oh, we're getting some rain. Nice rainstorm and a very, very fertile valley. Look at that. Especially right there. Some of that is just so many trees blending together. It just looks so thick. Very thick forest, almost rainstorm type of look in a way. Definitely be nice to have something that lets you have like maybe vines along the ground. And I feel like, I mean, we got the We got desert. You know, we got some other things. It'd be nice if we end up with a place later that as the atmosphere changes, as you add trees and all that, it transforms into a swamp, like a proper swamp. A lot of water, just like a bog type of look to it. I think that would be a cool little biome. Like it just plain alien world beginning, and then over time it becomes like this little boggy, swampy area. I think we need that. Just, you know, could be affectionately named. I mean, it could be another sulfur area where you get sulfur, or maybe turn the sulfur air. Well, no, because the sulfur area is too high up, elevation-wise, because for the water to pool up there. Maybe another area where you get sulfur, so that it's got like the stink aspect, or a spot that has a higher methane output, something like that. That way you go there and it's it could be jokingly referred to as the Bog of Eternal Stench. And if you know what that's from, kudos to you. Alright, that's, yeah. Clearing out that junk. Let's just knock out some more of this. There. And there. Yep. Not quite there yet. Close though. At the least on the corner, I am going to add a column of foundation, so at least has a look of being supported right there. All right, try to balance out with the magnesium as much as I can. I'll still get cobalt because I'll end up using it, but need more magnesium. Anything else? That's 6. That is 8. We got a storm kicking up. 9. That should be. Puts that at 8. It's 10. I need 2 more magnesium. Yeah, the trees helps the terraforming, but when you're actually gonna go look for some stuff, it's they get in the way. I seem to be having more issues with the storms, the rain, all that lagging things up. Yes, this well, I don't know if it's spicy yet. I mean, I did warm it up, but it's a jungle planet, or it's going to be a jungle planet. Well, maybe not. I mean, there is still going to be a desert too, so it's not going to be full jungle planet. There'll be some jungle. I might end up, you know, having to go out there. Ooh, what if we, what if I, some kind of observation, like, building. Yeah, that could be interesting. Go build like a little observation type building, like you walk up and it then like gives you a nice little look around of the area. You can see down, you can see out, have some lights over there to make it look you know, bright at night so it's easy to see. And then I'll put a sign, and the sign is gonna say the obvious. I mean, the only thing you can say when you're talking about coming to hang out in the jungle, and that's welcome to the jungle. I'll throw Guns N' Roses in there. See how some of this is doing. Oh, that's already filling in pretty nicely there. I mean, it's a pretty good amount of trees already showing up all over the place. All right, I need another one up here at some point. Oh yeah, up here. Getting some down there. Put like one over here and one up here. One over there should help. Actually, that should grow up there because of the range. That should cover it. So maybe it's just not reaching up there yet, or maybe there's something that prevents trees from growing up there. Oh, nice effect, you know, walking along. Maybe every other was too much. Maybe I should spread it out to 3 instead of 2. Oh yeah, especially since I need more iron before I need more of those. Okay. I mean, I get that. You can kind of see it just because there's nothing else around it. Like, you know, when I get past the trees, you can see the lights going into the distance. They're not like shining light on the structure around them, but it's like a glow stick. You know, you see a glow stick in this distance. And when you mix that in with all the trees and everything, it makes it harder to notice them. So having it there with just the background of the lake, which yes, will have more and more algae around it, but it's still, you know, it does make it stand out a lot better. All right, gotta get a little closer to the edge. Look at that, there. Yeah, look at that pile of iridium. I'm sure that's not helping my frame rate, but this shouldn't be hurting that bad. Okay. Sounds like, ooh, purple. Purple storm, super alloy. We'll stand here and look at that. The lens flare, look at that. I mean, that's just super bright. Yeah, this is the storm. You gotta be quick to get everything. Like if you want the super alloy out of it, you gotta be quick because that despawns pretty quickly, but at the same time it's the dangerous one to be moving around it because there's just so many meteors coming in. And somewhere I think that there it is. Also, it shakes so much massive number of meteors that it's kind of hard to target when that's happening. And that's a lot of super alloy going all over the place. As long as you can safely get to it in time. And that's the key part. Safely and in time. Finally. Okay. Quick gathering operation amongst all the grass and flowers. That makes it so much easier to see things, you know? Just it stands out right there. It's like Easter eggs. That's what this is, Easter eggs on the planet. You know, they come down on the meteors, they get hidden everywhere. You got a certain amount of time to find them for spoils. And yeah, these are the Easter eggs for this game. I know there was some over here. Yeah, I think as much as I enjoy the look of everything, I'll do this again. I'll do a new game. I'm going to restrict my flower and tree areas to somewhere other than where my base is at. Just because of performance and because of being unable to find stuff when I want to find it. I think it's despawned now. Not a lot. Dump that there. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the meteor, the visuals are nice. I really like the fact, I mean, on those, the super alloy ones, the meteors are moving so fast. You know, coming in, it's more like what you kind of expect from a meteor storm, but then like some of the other ones, the meteors are actually a bit slower coming in. And it feels a little weird that you see them just like, it's like, oh yeah, look, there goes the meteor right there. And it's like, boom. But the fact that, you know, you get the rocks flying everywhere, the debris, with the regular meteors that like the normal ones that bring just general materials, you get pieces being thrown everywhere. It looks good, but you know, the fact that you can get hurt by them, which makes sense, kind of, you know, makes you have to worry a little bit. It doesn't fall on you. They don't aim at you. They aim around you. But if you're moving, you might be moving at the wrong time where one spawns in. It's like, oh, he's here, so go here, and then you move there, and then you're hit. So hope you have your health up. Which, speaking of, mine is getting a little low. All right, there you go. I need to go get some food stuff going. Got plenty of super alloy now, so fusion energy cell. There we go. Wasn't even paying attention to where I was on that fusion energy cell. All right. I'm sure I'm gonna need some super alloy for that, so that's good. I got so much. That's it. This is the one. This is where I'm going to make it turn. All right, that's done there. That's actually perfect. Look at that right there. Got a corner. I'll rotate it just right. Boom. You know, this got a problem. It would make sense to have it there, opposite. I might just go ahead and do 3 in this area to illustrate the corner. Oh wow, already getting another storm. Seems like, yep, the normal meteor storm, which is not as bad. And was it the blue ones? That, not the cobalt, but the other stuff. What was it called? I can't think of the name of it now. I have to go look. The blue storm, though, whichever one that is, that brings from the cave over here, the, not cobalt, but other blue crystal. Hang on, 1 second. The osmium. Those, I think, have probably the slowest and lowest density storms that I've seen. Like, it's very slow on those storms, but you get several pieces of osmium with each hit. And we got that. I'm gonna see what... Wait, fusion cell. Fusion cell. Right over here. There you go. Pulsar quartz, 1 super alloy and 2 osmium. Okay. Well, now. Oh wait, the quartz dies over here. Yeah, I really need to go find more zeolite. Everything else is not a problem. Zeolite gonna be the problem. Geez, all right. I actually have too much super alloy. There you go, like that. Yeah, sure, fine. Actually, you know what? Right there. Let's just do those. Put that back. Okay. Food, water, just in case, oxygen, just in case. Go find some zeolite, possibly. I'm hoping I do have some left somewhere. Still think that needs to have some kind of respawn rate, even if it is a very slow respawn rate. Come on, give me a respawn rate on that. Otherwise, I want to take some stuff apart. Oh, I found some more pieces last time. It wasn't like a huge amount. Yeah, I'll need a bunch of iron. So, might as well grab a little bit. Yeah. Zeolite. Need more zeolite. I'll say I remember seeing, like, wow. Look at the view there of the, you know, where my trees are, and you still see the ship there. It's got a nice look to it. There we go. I remember seeing one over here. I couldn't remember if I got it. And now I have. Okay, so that's this area. Goes up here, like that. And this is leading to the edge. Well, I did see, I haven't tried any mods yet, but I was looking at some of the mods on Nexus mods for this, and there is a mod that fixes the jetpack thing with the sudden drop so that you actually have like a more gravity type drop to it. And I want to say it also added like some upgradability to it, or, you know, improves upon the jetpack a little bit more, so it has better flight mechanics. You actually go a little higher kind of thing. Again, I just haven't bothered trying to put in any mods yet, but that's definitely one I am keeping in mind. It's that fast drop thing that just throws me off so much on the jetpack. Where's that vine? There we go. Oh, not even on the... Oh, zeolite! Over here by my base. I think it regrew. Yeah, I know. Or maybe I just didn't see that one. I was kind of tucked away in there. Yeah, like jetpack, I should be able to launch myself across that gap. I cannot. It just makes me immediately sink down. And yeah, somebody's got a mod that is supposed to help with that. And then there's supposed to be one that, again, I haven't tried anything yet, but there's supposed to be one that will give you basically an easy craft style. That's, I think it was something shorter than what Subnautica does. Subnautica easy craft's like 100 meters, and this was something like 20, I think, for the mod for Planet Crafter. I might see about installing the stuff for modding, and we'll try some mods out on Saturday's stream. I'll see if I can get around to that before then. Yeah, Dito, hello. Thanks for joining in. If there's a zeolite out here, it's gonna be a little hard to see because of the trees. It's like, that's like what that saying goes, right? Can't see the zeolite for the trees. Oh, I remember this one getting submerged. Was this like... Has this been this way for a little while, or was this one more recent? So I feel like it wasn't that long ago I actually went back to that, and it just had a little bit of water there. And then I have been rapidly improving my terraforming. Let's see. It'd actually be kind of cool if, like, the uranium or something, some location like that would have a chance of having zeolite occur. Like, just a very, very small, very rare chance, but it's still a chance that it might drill up some zeolite. Okay, not gonna worry about those right now. See a base thing. Oh! I submerged myself. Oh, and I'm underwater, so... even this is underwater now. Yeah, this has to be recent, because... I don't remember this being... underwater. That long ago. I'm pretty sure I came through here. So even past the lakes thing, I'm still getting new lakes forming in certain areas. Which makes sense. You know, it takes time for everything to spread out. Let's see if I can get up here. Boom. All right. There's those. There's that. So this, if that doesn't get any deeper, then we're going to have just these little areas, and I would expect them to turn into basically like little oasis type areas where you get like a bunch of greenery around it because of the water, and then everywhere else is a little bit more sparse with it being a desert. But it would be nice to see those get deeper in terms of the water. And see this slowly convert away from being desert. I think this area over here is more likely to have like a long-term desert look to it. It looks like that was like a slate or clay type of rock on the ground. Like it's not sand, it's gravelly type terrain. Ooh, taking that. And take that, actually. Oh. There's none there, but that's a spot. All right, let's go peek around this area a little bit more. I might be missing. It might not be rendering in from this distance, but I don't see any. Oh, wait. Is that curve? And yes. 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 Zeolite. Okay. Yep. Just go ahead and use that. Worst case, I will use. Where was? Oh. Can't tell if this is meant to be an edge or if this... Oh, I can't get up that way anyway. Would like to see some more caves, and not like the ones we've already got, but like something that's like, here's like a little rock formation, and you find a cave that goes under. You know what? I don't need that as much as I need this. Okay, got that one already. Okay, I think that might have this area tapped out now. Don't fall off the tree platforms in terror bird infested forest. Yeah, don't build a tree platform near a spot where thylos like to spawn in. They might just try to jump on your platform and hang out with you. Not in that friendly way. Or that, you know, hug in prison kind of way. No cobalt. Okay, I got 5 zeolite. That's more uranium, but it's just, that's all about the zeolite right there. That's what I really wanted. Got, yeah, the fertilizer's not such a big deal, but I did get the tier 2 fertilizer as well. That helps. I like that. Start. Oh. It's full. Bam. There we go. All right. So 5 more of those. Not that. So that should give me enough. Let's go. We'll use up the other resources I've got because I got them. Because I still want to get some more done over here. You know, I need at least a decent amount of walkway so I can start toying with how to place the tier 2 biodomes through here. There we go. Oh, that actually gives like a nice little all 4 corners of that type of look. All right, if I'm gonna do this, I don't want my biodomes to interfere with that, so that might actually be a good way to space everything. Like if I do this, let's say I build a biodome. Well, I guess it depends on how easily I can line up to the middle of that. Turbos give you the willies. And your RG was set to follow. Oh, yeah, that's always helpful. You fall off, it comes down, helps you out. Be great if there was like a way to have your RG like, hey, if I fall, come pick me up and fly me out of here. Not like come down and let me jump on your back. Come down, grab me in your claws, and fly me back up here. Oh yeah, let's see. It was zeolite. Go do that. Zeolite, uranium, iridium. Was it iridium or was I know it was osmium? Maybe not iridium, but super alloy. I don't remember. It's over here in the bio lab, which I don't get why that's part of the bio lab. It is iridium. Why is the crystal part of the bio lab? Why would that not be like the advanced crafting station or something like that? I mean, how is the crystal bio based? You know? I mean, it's a quartz containing tremendous amounts of energy. It doesn't say anything about biologically grown quartz or biologically infused. So why is it here where I'm making all this stuff? Is it like they didn't want to have it with the crafting station or the tier 2 crafting whatever, and they're like, well, let's just put it here for now, we're gonna move it later? That's very much out of place on that one. That shouldn't be there. It should be part of this or this. Oh, I need one more. I'll be using pretty much the last of my zeolite for this. Here we go. I got 3 there. All right. And what else was it? 2 osmium and a super alloy. Wow. I start to use some of those. Just like that. There we go. Super energy cell. You know what? I'm gonna save. Cause you know, maybe I want to like use this elsewhere. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna use it here. I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna start a fusion cell, I'm gonna do it at the far outpost. Like, yeah, that's close and it's where we start, you know, but I feel like the big ring warp gate stargate thing may have a more interesting tie-in, and if I put the fusion core in, I can't take it back out, I want to at least, you know, take a chance on the Stargate thing. Tree is obscuring the doorway a bit. That's a problem. Like, really? Of all the places you could, you know, grow a tree around here, it's like, here, I'll put one right in front of the door so you can't get in. All right, I am moving this one over here. Watch, I'm going to come back out at the end trying to get out, and it's going to have a new tree growing in front of the door where I can't get out the door again. And I will be trapped. And that's why I saved. Okay, wait a minute. Get my bearing here. Seriously? I know I did more with this than just this stuff. I swear, is it not this one? I thought it was this one that had the extra, there it is. I was like, I know I found my way around here. Yeah, because of the water. I was getting turned around. Or no, it's not this one, is it? Yeah, take it. There we go. Fusion reactor. Okay. I can take it out. Okay. Okay, I should have like some power or something going. So I'm gonna try to get outside and just see. Getting some O2. So no spinny Stargate, no big warp thing happening. There you go. All right. Yeah, sure. Take. Ooh, Lerma. Yeah, taking the Lerma. Actually, I might as well just take the whole thing. Just can't seem to get around that. Okay, so that one's, I mean, it's there. It's not doing it. Do I have to do both of them for it to activate something, or is there something else I am missing? I mean, there's that. There's a... Okay. You know what? I know I was at around 1,000 on my power. So maybe I'm just getting a ton more power from it. That's adding, you know, to the whole planet worth of power. Let's go see back at the base. If it doesn't, then, you know, I'll make the other one. We'll put it in the other base. Blow in the last of my zeolite for it. But if I, you know, put it in the other one and it doesn't unlock something special, then okay, well, no. And I can always I can recycle them. It's fine. You know, gotta remember this game is much more forgiving with the recycler than some other games where you make a mistake, you're out of the resources. really kind of leaning now towards it's just a super boost to the power, but I'm hoping that's not all it is. I'm hoping it's something more special. Okay, no power production happening. Did not boost my power. So that clears that up. It's not a power booster. Okay. So I guess that means I gotta do a second one, which is fine. You know, not like I don't have the resources. There we go, like that. That. Down to 1. All right. I will need that. I know. Let's see, what is it? This 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll make the quartz. And there's 3 of those osmium and 2. Oh, 1 super alloy, 2 osmium. Okay, so there goes that. Let's go try this one. And I'll see if there's having 2 of them in place will work. I haven't seen a 3rd one that I can remember. So if it doesn't do anything here, I'm going to assume maybe it's not enabled in the game yet. Or maybe there is a 3rd one. I don't remember. But I don't have the zeolite for it anyway. Okay, not there. Actually, and just get this ready. Ah, respawning again. Even though it's empty, that keeps respawning like over and over. Okay, that's 2 of them. That's both of these loaded with a fusion energy cell, which, I mean, I can't put the iron in there, so that's right. I don't have anything for that. I don't see any buttons, like trigger buttons on the sides. So that's 2 of them done. Oh, is this like a new, did it unlock a new area? Is that what I missed? It opens up a new space? Because I don't remember this. Yeah, this is stuff I definitely would have remembered and would have made sure to get. Maybe that's what it is. It opened up a new area. Oh, it opened up the door. Okay. So I missed a door on the other one that I now need to go back to. All right, that makes sense on it. You know, open up the door or doors that were closed previously. All right, I mean, yeah. You put the fusion cell in there, it powers up the reactor, and you access new doors. Okay, makes sense. A little anticlimactic, though. You know, I was honestly kind of hoping for something more. I mean, it's just, you know, that does seem a little bit of a letdown. You know, just being honest about that part. It just does seem like it was a little bit of a letdown. Could have been a little bit more involved, you know. Oh, you know, I just remembered. I forgot I had been building up extra super alloy up here too. I forgot all about that. I forgot I was running out of room for it, so I just started adding more up there. Actually, I should take that out. None there. Whoops. There we go. And the good seeds, fullness, a tree seed, lerma, and that. That stuff will help. Yeah, I forgot all about adding the extra storage up here for super alloy because I just had too much. Oh, okay. There we go. Fine, I'll drink it. So if all it does is unlock additional doors in each craft, technically you only need one. And I could just go take the other one out. I might leave it for now just in case there is like a special thing where you need both of them in. But yeah, that's the case of like you only need one at a time. You just need to go do that, open all the doors, loot the extra stuff, and then take it back out. That works. Don't put the fusion cells in. And if you open the doors now, you'll miss out on stuff. I mean, I don't see why that would make you miss out on stuff. If worst case, you know, close the door afterwards, which I go get the fusion cell back. As long as you, I guess, close it afterwards, it shouldn't cause a problem. I think if it was going to cause a problem, it'd be a case of, you loot stuff now and they reuse those entity IDs for the stuff in the item, like the items there, which would seem a little weird to do that. I mean, I would think if you're gonna do that, you put placeholder and not actually have randomized stuff like that already in there. It wasn't even like just regular random stuff. It was good stuff there. So let's see, I was supposed to go that way. So yeah, it just opens up the doors. Which, again, I mean, it makes sense. It's just, I was expecting a bit more, honestly. All right, I'm not going to delete or break down that cargo box. I mean, as much as stuff keeps respawning that I've already taken and removed, I would think that they can respawn it with an update. But with that said, I am definitely taking Fusion Core out. And now I'm going to take it back. And until I really need the crystals, I'll just leave it as is. I can always recycle it later. This way, it saves some space in my storage like this. It's like all that super alloy. I can always break it down for the other materials if I really need to. So I'm going to go to the ring over there after this. Gets put away. I'll take that one out. You know what? Oh, nope. Toss that in. There we go. Ha ha! A little bigger than the other stuff in there. Okay, I might need to add some more storage for some other items. I also need to be getting some more tree seeds going. Okay, yeah. There we go. See, I did not put any storage up here, so I can now add, just because I mean, I'm assuming I'm going to use them later when we get like another update and some new unlocks are added. So I don't want to get rid of the chips. Yes, there we go. Okay, there's that. Dump all of this in. And I'll drop these off. Too many seeds. Maybe just do something with that ice. Ryan, thanks for joining in. How are you? I'm all right. Nismo. My system specs are 6th Gen i7, 1080. And the reason, I mean, you want to say it looks janky. Normally, it's pretty fluid. The fact that it's getting stuttery right now is because of all the particle effects that are happening from some of the flower spreaders. It's not the other ones. It's just the flower spreaders. Because it's like a sprinkler system, so they've got this particle effect of water spraying or seeds being sprayed out. And, you know, like right now, yeah, it's a little stuttery because I mean, you know, here and there, it'll have like a little stutter. I am still on a very high graphic settings, and I do have a lot of trees it's got to worry about rendering. But the worst part is always around the flower sprayers because of that spraying visual where it's, you know, it's got a lot of little particles it's got to compensate for. And this is early access, so it's not like this is a fully optimized game. So keep that in mind as well. It's going to be further optimized, which means it's going to get better in terms of how well it runs. Okay, here's the door. That's like, yeah. That's not exactly making it easy to get around. That's not exactly very good either. Ooh, rocket engine. Yeah, I'll take the rocket. And boom. All right, that's the door right there. And okay, that's the cave I was already able to get into. All right, so I guess I got everything from the doors here. Close that because there's not any there, and that's all water. Yeah, so it's just that one little area there. That's some good stuff, but not amazing. That's sort. Bunch more super alloy, and a rocket engine. Helps more, you know, fertilizer. Okay. Well, thank you, Nismo. You got i7 11th gen and a 2070 Super. Yeah, I mean, that is going to take some optimization, obviously, especially on the graphics. But you know, it's not a procedurally generated world, but the plants that are being added in are procedural. So I placed down a tree spreader. It's randomizing where the trees grow. So, you know, it's got that stuff to track. But again, and you'll see it as I get closer. Which, you know, right now it's not so bad because it's not loading in the sprinklers, as it were, of the flower spreaders. And that's why I've cut down on using the flower spreaders because of that visual. You'll see it kicking in a second. Like right there is some. Yep. See, there's some. And you see like it looks better now. At the beginning of the stream, they had squares around them, just like, you know, squares surrounding all of those. I might be able to get to do the same thing again if I go over here where there's more going on. That's where it was doing it earlier. Yeah, you see, that's where my frame rate suddenly really starts to drop. And you see just how many small particles it is right there. That's where it really becomes an issue. Outside of that, it's not a problem, which is why I probably will end up moving all of those somewhere else. I like the flowers. They look nice, but it's hurting my frame rate too much. And, oh yes, got that. And, oh yeah, I'll put that on display. Because, you know, that way I don't accidentally use it somewhere else. It's a double reactor core. that. I'm sure I got plenty of iridium waiting to be collected over at the mine, which is good. I will have some other stuff. We go. Oh, yeah, you know what? For now, I'm going to put the aluminum here till I actually need to use it. And Lerma. Yes, another seed Lerma. Always good to see some more of those. And I'm about out of room for the seeds. That's why I was thinking I might do another level above this. So I do another growing level above. It gives me more storage for seeds too. And since we have way more than I say you need in terms of seeds for actual food production, I'm expecting at some point the seed packs also get used with maybe a variation of the mutation thing to create new seeds using existing seed packs. Like, oh, you cross pollinate breed thing, a squash and a eggplant, and it's like, oh, hey, squashini. You get a squash zucchini. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna have to have something to use all these seeds for, because there's no reason to have that many seed packs and that many food growers. There's not. Especially with how much it takes to swap stuff around, having to do like that. Alright, let's see. I should actually have me... Oh. Wasn't out of room. Algae and sulfur. Alright, let's start with that. Got some sulfur. Okay. I know I'd also have some fertilizer and storage over there. Oh, short by one. Alright, okay, good. That's... Yes, out. So I need more algae. More algae. Real quick. There's 4. I'll grab extra. I can, put that in storage. And yeah, as soon as I turn back towards the particle effects of all of those seed spreaders is when it immediately starts to stutter. And then I turn away, and it's fine. All I gotta have is a way to turn off those particle effects, and this will run fine again. Oh, short of space. That's why EasyCraft would be amazing. Just have that tie in. Dump their stuff in. Alright, last one. Yes, there we go. Alright, got mushrooms. Silicon and water. Go ahead and make use of those. Got the water. I can grab some silicon. Oh, wait. It should be... Oh, yeah, 1. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about it. That's all I got in storage right now is mushrooms up here for the actual product. Okay, so... Those... There's more tier 2. I had some I got in the lockers, so okay. That gives me 7. I just need some more squash, which now I am imbalanced because of that, so may have to make some extra squash plants. Balance things back out. Got 2 rockets. Can launch another rocket. Yeah, some tree bark. Let's see. I do have zeolite. I got 4 zeolite thanks to those. So super alloy, a zeolite. How many more seeds do I have? Ooh, that's a... Like, that's the 150. Let's do a plus 150 plant. So that, and that. There we go. And tree bark. I got that. Yep, the zeolite. All right, that. And that. And 1 super alloy. Not a problem. So... Wait. 2 of those. There we go. So that's 1 more... tree spreader, tier 3. Which I should still have enough power for. Oh yeah, I got enough. Where are they? 23 tier 3 tree spreaders. Yeah, look at that's power drain right there. And oh, you know, oh yeah, we're coming up in 2 hours. I'm gonna use the extra fertilizer for the biodome tier 2. That's gonna help out. I got bacteria samples. You know what? Actually, I haven't been to the sulfur area in a while. And actually could use some sulfur. Let's go grab some sulfur. And I'll then do some stuff with the iridium spot here on the way back. Or, yeah, let's do the sulfur first. Look at that. None of it's despawning, and look at how glittery that looks. Yeah, it actually looks nice. I wouldn't recommend going above like one little spot like I'm doing there. That could cause some problems in terms of performance. I would expect that to cause some performance issues if you just kept adding more and more loose iridium laying there. Oh, that would be such a nice visual out here, actually. Instead of in there, have like a holding pit over here or something. Like I could take out like a couple spots here and make little holding pits for iridium and uranium. Give me a nice visual at night. That'd be especially nice at night. Okay, yeah. Silicon, not gonna worry about. Do need that. Actually, I'm short cobalt. I need to make some more mutagen, I think, with all that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna dump 1. There we go. Alright, get 1 more, because I see it from here. I need 1 more light stick over here. And then as soon as the tree seed is done, go throw another tree spreader up there. We'll just do it right there. As to the view right here. Actually, I'll put it over there. That'll help. That's not in my way, really. Goes up. Oh, you got a 43-inch ultra wide, huh? You trying to show off? Didn't go. You went for that, but not the 49-inch. And is it? It's another super alloy meteor storm. I got one staring me down. Oh. there. Oh, gee. Ah, that actually hit. I believe that actually hit me. Oh, yeah, I got hit. Ah, so much for avoiding me. Usually it avoids me, and I was just standing here. And yeah, I'm getting attacked for a change. I thought one looked like it was coming right at me, and oh, hey. All right, up. These are hitting a little bit closer than usual. Oh, two of them side by side. Ah. Too much shaking. It's hard enough to see everything, and I can't target it when it's shaking nonstop. That's just... Those are starting to become like... I mean, that's twice in 2 hours I've had that kind of storm. That's unusual. That's a very good... I'm having very good luck tonight with my storms. I think the worst I've had, or the best I've had, has been like 2 osmium storms in a short time frame. And now I got the super alloy storm again. All right, now I just gotta find it all. I know there's some down here. I know there's some that fell in the water. Come on. Unless it's on the actual algae lily pads. I guess it's possible. Unless they've already started to despawn. Wow, alright. I'm gonna say I think it despawned already. That's crazy. I swear, I think 2 hit me during that storm. I know I saw where I took injury from 1, but I feel like the other one hit me too. Ah! I thought I hit restart or start sequencing. I didn't do it. I just dumped it in. Ah. Alright, well. Let me busy myself with some other stuff. Actually, you know what? 2 more. You know what? That's why I'm going to use the extra sulfur and bacteria samples I got right here. Or over here. Yeah. Okay, so, I need 1 for the tree spreader. I got that, so I need, yeah, 2 of those. Get 2 fertilizer, 2 more super alloy. So, not a problem. Go try make the first biodome tier 2 for this section. Yeah. You go ahead and get the game. I mean, you should have got the game when it was on sale. Granted, it wasn't like a huge sale. It wasn't like complete like, oh wow, I can't believe it's so cheap kind of thing. But at the same time, you know, you missed out on a little discount, so. Okay, I need those. I guess I'm just gonna do it like that. I don't want to worry about having to put a foundation in for all of these. What was that I need? Iron, titanium, silicon. Come on. Recipe pinning. That's a definite need. Recipe pinning. Pin the recipe so you know exactly how much, or some way to save how much. Ooh, hey. That's probably one I had to just dump stuff into temporarily. Oh. Everything but the titanium. There we go. Works well enough. So I got me another tree spreader, or not tree, biodome tier 2, which gives me the tree bark. And just to get this stuff out of my inventory, come over here. There, like that. Should be good for now. All right, not quite there yet. Oh, you. Ooh. Now I'm actually low on cobalt. Like, I'm not getting all the cobalt I used to get. So I can use those. Let's do another one. That's 2 more bacteria sample, 2 more fertilizer, 2 more super alloy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got plenty of that. And no. There we go. And maybe good idea to go ahead and get what I need for the door. Titanium, iron, or titanium, silicon, and the iron, which I already had. So yeah, there we go. I may even add like a little path that goes over here for like a couple of something else other than the biodomes over here. Like how I tried to like sync or link up right there. Oh, that's it. Even, yeah. Yeah, that's even. Got a little gap. It's not right up to the edge. It's got just a tiny little gap. I think I could have made it go a little bit closer, but you know, let's try it. Yeah, like that. Right up to the side. Yeah, that kind of looks a little ganked up, you know, a little janky, like sticking in like that. But at the same time, that step down, that just feels like, I mean, that's just an injury waiting to happen, you know? I don't know if I can get that to actually line up slightly higher. I could try. Too high. And that's just not letting me see it well enough. Why is this one like placing so much closer than like the other one did? Okay. There's that. That's, yeah, too close. I need to bring it back. So if I can get this to work right. Okay, so it's dead center. Go up by 1 and back by 1. And then it's a little bit, it doesn't line up perfectly to it. So I think that's pretty much the way I'm going to go with, is like that. It'd been nice if it like lined up just perfect to the side, but it do not. There we go. Like that. That'll work. So, 2 nice new. I don't know if I can drink. There we go. 2 nice new tier 2 biodomes as part of the ongoing set I'm gonna make there. So it will be a nice long line of tier 2 biodomes. Not so much because I need a lot of tree bark. It will help, but more so for the visual. And I would think. Yeah, they're blips. They're little dots on the satellite view. Just little dots. And oh, what's that? What's that little spot there? What's that? What's the deal with that little dirt spot? Like, that's dirty because of the wreck, but what's that from? It's in the dark area. And it's along the wall. Is that the spot where the golden chest is? The golden crate? It seems weird to be discolored in comparison. I don't know on that one. I can see my trees better than I can see biodome on here, you know? That's weird. It's weird the trees are visually more evident than the biodome is. I'm sure this is gonna mess up my launch platform, so I'm gonna move it further out. We'll put it over here. Yeah. Don't want to mess. I don't want trees growing through my launch platform. That'll look weird. Okay, let's see. I don't have that. I need, sulfur. So I got bacteria samples. That's easy enough to make as well. There we go. 2 more fertilizer. Plain. And that's perfect. 2 more 2 more super alloy. 2 more bacteria samples. Clearing out some space. And of course, once again, I'm going to need the stuff for a door, which is titanium and silicon. There we go. Get 1 more biodome. Let's see how this lines up. I'll need to get some more light sticks going over here as well. I should be able to see how this works. That actually works out very nicely. You see how it just perfectly lines up between the light sticks. So that's a light stick. That would be the middle where I need it to go. Man, I guess I could try to do this where I stagger them. Like, I could have one here and then one here. I could alternate them. It's not really gonna make like a big difference in terms of the density on them, but it might look nicer. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. That's, yeah, like that. So instead of doing this, I get this zigzag pattern. Oh, what do you think? Should I go identical, matching across the hall type of thing, so I walk out of one, walk in the other? Or should I zigzag them? Either way, I'm going to have a lot of biodomes. It's just a question, do I want that staggered look? Or do I want them matching side by side? I think the staggered look would actually let me get a little bit more density, possibly. Because I can, you know, because with alternating, it'll give like, oh, let's, you know, let me try it. Let's see how I can line this up. It's still a case of how wide these are. So if that's there, this will be the next one. Oh, too far. So if I, that's skip 2 there, that's the other one. That's, yep, that's the alignment right there. Went too far back. There we go. Like that. Ah, that still leaves so much of a gap right there. That actually, I mean, it's still gonna line up, but it's gonna have this weird, it's not like an even stagger. Like I would have to put this one more of right there for it to be even to the middle section between them. So I think that's the crutch right there. That's what's gonna, that's what's the problem, is that it's gonna be an uneven stagger unless I line it up in the middle where the lights are. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna put them matchy across from each other, which, I mean, does leave that space open. I could do something with that. And just so it, if I could line them up just right, I would do it staggered, but that's definitely gonna be strange looking. So right there, so see, there's that. So that would be the next light. That's this light, which means basically that's the next spot. So yeah, that, it leaves that gap, which is fine. You know, light, light, light. Yeah, that that's gonna work better. I think visually it's just gonna be a little bit more fluid. If they staggered evenly, yeah, I would go with staggered because it'd be a little bit more visually interesting, but that's an uneven stagger and it's just gonna bother me having it like that. Yeah, that'd be fine. Now, how am I doing power-wise? About half of what I was before. Still trying to decide if I want to do like a viewing compartment over the valley area. It's a tree bark. I grabbed. Okay, so really, if I want to, I can take this out. You know, take that biodome out, do something different there if we get another room option. Maybe do like a thing where I build the circular, like a big circular room. All right, let's pile some more of this in. Yeah. Okay, it's not spreading out evenly as I had hoped. I thought it would be like physics would make it kind of roll a little more. So I will have to just kind of move things around a bit myself. That just looks good though. Yeah, I might end up moving all this to the actual base area instead. After I did all this, yeah, I may end up just moving that bit by bit over into the other base area because of the awesome little visual it would give me at night. I mean, just look at that. I just, I'm walking up from over somewhere else at night, and it's just this big glittery red crystal mass right there. I mean, come on, it's not showing a major distance because of the dust, but that would have a good effect. That would look really good. Even though they have nothing to do with it, it would be kind of fun to do that with the drills. Like the drillers that just produce heat and pressure. There we go. All right. Okay, think I'm good. Yeah. I'll have one extra magnesium. It's okay. I don't think it's gonna despawn. I mean, if it does, I'm gonna keep making more. So it's not like it's a major issue that I'm losing it. I mean, honestly, if I was gonna lose anything, I probably would just need to lose the uranium. I got more than enough of that right now, but I'll eventually get that back anyway. But, I mean, I started filling that in at the very beginning of the stream. So 2 hours ago is when I first started putting stuff into that little bin, or started trying to put that together to get the bin set up, and nothing has despawned. So I don't think anything you drop despawns, at least not that really. And I've had stuff from the meteors, like the fancy high tier meteors. Yes, the super alloy despawns, the osmium I think eventually despawns, but I have found stuff hours of time later from one of the meteors, the general item meteors, that never despawn. That you could tell it's from them because it's like cobalt that's just laying on its side, which is not how it normally spawns in. That's what happens when it gets, expelled from a meteor on impact. So certain things do despawn, like the higher tier items. I don't think the iridium does. But again, this was on the community showcase. Somebody added a screenshot where they did that for uranium and iridium and had basically 2 piles of them showing on their base just like that, and even more than I have right there. So I would assume they either spent a lot of time or they just had a lot of iridium stockpiled for that reason, or iridium bars, or rods. I mean, I could go technically break all these down, and actually that could be kind of an interesting way to do it. Make them all into rods, and then just start putting the rods in and break them down, and just hope that it rolls out into the bin. Like, just have the bin be where the recycler sits on top of it and just let it go. I want to try that, really. That sounds interesting to try it that way. What's that take? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make more microchips. Let's take this out. I'm gonna try it with okay, I'll try it with one of these. If it works, I'll collect all of that and just start turning it into rods, or at least collect a big chunk of it. I just want to see if this does work. Like, a place. Okay, that's as far as I'm gonna get to place. It launched one over here. And none of the rest launched out. One got launched, but none of the rest. Okay. Well. Yo, I'll end up getting more later, but just in case it does decide to reset after I save and exit, I'll take a few. Go ahead and make some rods. I can, you know, again, it'll fill in later. If it doesn't despawn, I'm producing more. I got 3 extractors going there. It'll be fine. Honestly, my bigger concern would be that messing up when there's the next update. And that is what causes it to reset. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. A little nighttime stroll along the water. All the glowy lily pads and algae, you know, plants, whatever that plant is called. And see a little bit of the bioluminescence from the trees, because, you know, we gotta have bioluminescent trees in the game. And it also is becoming morning. And then come out here, we got the light, so we come over here, and bam. And once I've got this further out and this is fully loaded, yes, lots and lots of, I was just gonna keep walking like this, and it's just gonna be biodomes after biodomes. Because that is more O2, but also the tree bark. You know, there is production value, but it's really about the visual, and the fact is it's going to give me a boost on my supplies and my O2. Now, I did see one of the community spotlight where somebody actually did like I was saying, and they built their base on top of the labyrinth area right there. They built over the top of it. And I was like, ha, it wasn't just me that had the idea. Oh, okay, I need to make some more. I need to make some more high quality seeds. Yeah, I'll be next. Again, we're pretty much at that, where is it? 86% on the insects. Right now, we could get to 100%. It doesn't matter because it's not fully implemented on that yet. So I'll probably have a big jump whenever they implement the next update for that. And let's see, obviously that's not like an in-game type of thing with the fusion cell. It unlocks doors. I already took those back out just in case. Yeah, so it's not like a super big deal. I think what I want to do is just focus on now getting this done, like getting a nice little chain. You see the separation, so I get quite a few tier 2 biodomes. I can add in more algae along through there. And yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna have me covered. And we'll have to worry about some more nuclear reactors soon. Hopefully we get like a tier 3. Honestly, actually, I got enough to start making those. I didn't even go get any uranium. Oh, no, I did get uranium earlier. That's right, I did stop by that cave. Do I have room in my design? I do have room up here. I was going to kind of use it more for those, but obviously I don't really need those. And that's a tree in the way. I don't appreciate that. I don't like having a tree in my way. 3 rods. Explosive powder. Okay. That. Probably have to use some of these. And more importantly, this. And it was 3 Water bottles. Let's grab that. And one more. Just gonna line it up like I did the yep, same way. There we go. It's not a lot of power compared to this, but I can actually keep making more of those resources, so there's a value there. All right, well, it's time to save. Let's see, yeah, we're 2.5 hours. It's time to save. We'll call it an evening. Go ahead and wrap up. Timmy, come on, say hi. You're getting so quiet now. You don't like, he's like not even getting up and like shaking and interrupting everything. All right, good night, Jason. Thanks for hanging out. Jay, I don't know what their plans are for other platforms. I mean, as far as I'm sure they'll probably drop it onto Epic if it's not already on Epic. But if you're talking about like going to console, I don't remember seeing anything about console in the plans, the long-term plans. I mean, I could be wrong. There might be some long-term plans for putting in console, but let's see, where is it? Yeah, so the 1.0 version they're planning is going to be a bigger map, at least half as big again as what it is. We're going to have a vehicle, we're going to have a story arc, and some procedural story elements. We're going to have the additional stages, so it's supposed to have breathable atmosphere before insects. So we should already actually be getting breathable atmosphere as soon as the next update hits. And then I get the insects. Fishes, amphibians. We're going to get more environmental threats other than the chance of getting hit by meteors, which I did. And then more quality of life elements and optimization. Again, you know, needs that. They're not going to do any kind of guns, no alien monsters, stuff like that, no fighting. There's not going to be any interplanetary roaming or spaceship piloting. And I remember seeing somebody, you know, say in chat previously during one of the streams that, hey, they're going to have other planets you go to. That's what it's supposed to be. No, it's going to be you terraform this planet and then you're done. And they're not going to get really complex and completely accurate on the science. They're going to be fairly accurate and complex, but they're not going to get overly accurate and complex to make it like crazy. And so after 1.0, which is they're hoping to get between 1 and 2 years from now with an update every 2 or 3 months, they'll come back with a new plan at that point. So to add more content. So maybe a map expansion after 1.0 at some point. Maybe, yeah, they decide to go to console depending on how good the sale is. I mean, it's like Subnautica started on PC only and went to console afterwards because of doing so well. But yeah, it all comes down to, I guess, how things go for them. Sale wise, how much money they make and what they decide to do. Can they hire in somebody that knows enough to port it to console? You know, it might not be easy for the devs creating it to go to console, so they decide they have to hire somebody. I mean, 96% positive on the total of 6,397 reviews, if we're assuming, and that's on the current one, but it also has the demo available for it. You know, if we take just even half of those numbers, let's just round it out to be 4,000. 4,000 of those reviews are not from the demo, which is on the same Steam page, but actually buying it and buying it at the normal price, $20 US. I mean, that's 80,000 right there, not counting whatever Steam takes for it. That's not a huge amount of money. You know, if it's one person, yeah. If it's multiple people, different story. You know, for covering their living expenses. But then you gotta think about the fact that a lot of people that would be leaving reviews, or a lot of people that play don't leave reviews or wait about like I do. I don't like to leave a review on an early access game unless it's like really bad, because I don't want to say this is good, but it waits to be seen if it stays good or gets worse or gets better. So if 4,000 of the people that left reviews bought the game, assume there's probably another 20 or 30,000 on top of that bought the game. So they probably have pulled in at least $250,000, I would think, of funding from launching for early access. If it takes them 2 years and it's 5 people, that's 50,000 a person for 2 years to finish this. You got to keep that in mind. So it really, I guess, depends on, in the end, how much money they have left, how much money they get when they do 1.0. And if they say, you know what, let's hire somebody to port everything, we'll see it on console. But that might be 4 years down the road. Console's got its own set of bugs. Depends on if it's Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo Switch. You got to tweak for those, just like you got to tweak between iOS and Android. So I think more likely, if it does anything, and I don't know if it's on Epic, but if it's not on Epic, that'll be the first one I would expect to go to Epic. In fact, I'm going to look right now and see if it's on Epic. And I would think after that, the Microsoft Store maybe, because I know with Subnautica, the Microsoft Store version is basically like the Xbox version of the game. Even though you get it on PC, it's basically the Xbox version of the game, and it's restricted, which is why the Microsoft Store version of Subnautica cannot be modded. So, yeah. That's something to consider if they decide to try and go that way. And I am not finding Planet Crafter on Epic. Yeah, so they're on Steam. Assume they'll go to Epic unless they got something against Epic. And from there, it just depends on what they want to do with it. Probably they're going to focus on the 1.0, like they said, first, and then you'll see it port elsewhere after 1.0 is done. As long as they hopefully tweak it better, it should be fine, I would think, on other games. It really comes down to how they handle the ever-increasing amount of trees and flowers and grass that is being added as you play with all the stuff you're creating. It's not like it's a fixed map asset that they designed. So there's going to be some effect from that in the end. So it depends on how well they tweak it. Timmy, what are you doing? Look at your paw. Look. Oh, there, like that. Oh, oh. Oh, tickle his ear right there. Right. Oh, that's the ear right there. All right, Timmy, being indecent on the stream. Here, you look up. Hey, Timmy, you look up. Right here. Not like he knows the camera's there. He's like, I'm not gonna be on camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. All right, thank you. NZ, we'll see you Saturday, hopefully, and thank you, Emilio. Say good night, Timmy. Good night. Look at that. There you go. You sticking your face out of the camera range. I'm gonna find him like a helmet cam. I'm just gonna put it on his head and it's gonna stick out. So no matter where he goes, he'll just be looking at it. He's gonna hate me for it, but that'll be a fun one for going outside. You have a little helmet cam, has a camera sticking in front of his face, like kind of aimed down, and then one that's aiming out this way. Yeah. There you go. All right, I'll scratch your head. So, yeah, there we go. Ooh, scratch. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, Ryan, as well. We're gonna, Saturday we'll pick this back up. And again, I might see if I have time. I'll try to go ahead and get some mods, maybe, or at least get it set up to do some modding, and we'll play with some mods for it on Saturday, because it's got some mods available on it's Nexus mods, because that's still kind of the current one. But give it a matter of time. Somebody actually, why is it not showing up on that? I know I saw it. I was looking at it. Why is it not showing now? Oh, there it is. All right. There's some mods. So like here's a simple mod. It shows recent. Shows next unlock. So like on the Terraformation Index, where it shows like oxygen, heat, pressure, biomass, it adds at the bottom a thing that says Terraformation, shows your total value for it, and then in parentheses the next milestone for that. Not what it unlocks, but the next milestone. So, there's some simple mods like that. There's better meteorites. Here's the one, to craft from containers. Basically easy craft that pulls items from nearby containers for construction purposes. We'll probably try that one. I mentioned the better jetpack one, which removes the sharp drop when you're jetpacking off a cliff, which is kind of frustrating. And you could do a custom speed multiplier to the jetpack. I'm really more interested in getting rid of the drop, so it acts like a jetpack. Custom flashlight, so it actually works like a better flashlight. Mobile crafter, quickly store items in nearby containers that contain at least one of the same item. So that'd be easy to quickly dump something out. Here's a mod that changes the sound of the drill, the volume and pitch of the drill. So you can lower the pitch if you want. You can make it louder, make it less, make it a little quieter. Yeah, there's a few mods. Not a huge amount of mods, but it's only 18. 18 mods total right now. Oh, there we go. Pin recipe to screen. Mod for pinning the recipes to the screen. In the right is just like in Subnautica below zero. So it can be done. Devs, you need to take that mod, incorporate it into the game natively. We need that. So yeah, we might play around with those Saturday. It just depends if I have time to try and mod it beforehand. But for now, that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. Good Friday. And hopefully, if we don't see you Saturday, a good weekend. Be safe. Be healthy. And Timmy's already like, it's time to go outside. So yeah, he's stretching and staring at me now. Yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time.